Oh, I'm so sorry. You scared me. Oh, it's you. Of course. Let me guess, you're out here looking for me too, huh? Shut up. Why else would you be? Firewood. Oh, well, I guess you are holding a bunch of sticks. Oh, gotta go. What? Oh, they're looking for me, like I was just saying before, idiot. Why do you care? Look, I prefer to live out here, all right? My shoes and their location is none of your concern, Duke. So if you could kindly go find some rocks to eat or whatever you do out here, that'd be great. It is actually not funny at all. Oh, what? You think my life is perfect because I live in the palace? So pampered and naive, right? Okay, that was one time and they were wearing the exact same clothes the servants do. How was I? Forget it. You haven't seen the homunculus they've picked out. Very funny, yes, I know, but he insists on having many heirs. Thank you. Yes, this is terrifying. Now please... Oh God, that's them. What do you think I'm doing? I'm hiding. Well, what else am I gonna do? You're just standing there with six. Wait, near here? Why didn't you say that? God, let's go. Come on. Ugh, you have to be kidding me. Seriously? They're literally almost here. Fine. Please, can you take me back to your home? Ugh, come on. God, you are so annoying. May you please take me back to your home, Your Grace. I'm gonna kill you after this. Wow, you really left it all behind for this? All that glory and your inheritance for a hole in the dirt? Oh, excuse me, a hole under a tree in the dirt. A drink? Like spirits? Do you have one? Yes, please. They never let me in the palace. Shut up. Don't act like you've won some kind of freedom. You're still trapped, just with less gold. Well, at least at the palace, you had a bed. Okay, well, it didn't smell like animal carcass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Cook's still there. She misses you. And Gregory. What, you miss it now? You're serious? That's rich. Because you stormed off like some tragic hero. Now you're what, lonely? Boo-hoo, poor little Duke in his hole. Do you remember the Spring Festival? The year you set fire to the fountain and blamed it on the pixies? Yes, and you tried to blame it on me. You said I provoked them by being too beautiful. Shut up, that never worked on me. Gregory chased you halfway across the grounds. Honestly, I was impressed with how far you got. Yeah, you were screaming the whole time. It was hilarious. Yeah, you were. You were so dramatic back then. Still are, probably. I used to think, if I ever saw you again, I don't know. You're still insufferable. Why did you leave? No, stop. Not the reason you gave the council. Seriously, why? Was it me? I don't know, I always kind of blame myself. Well, we've been betrothed since birth. They went the unconventional route and raised us together. Mother always thought we'd become like siblings and be opposed to the marriage when we got old enough. Not that it would matter, but still, it's easier when the nobles are cooperative. Yeah, we did become like siblings in a way. But we grew apart at some point. I don't know, you were always favored. Yes, you were. Me? I was just there. Father hated that his firstborn was a girl, till you came along. Yes, he was. I remember the day I became eligible. He came to my room for the first time in my life. Didn't even know I painted. He was so happy he could finally use me to add you to his collection. That's why I always resented you. Why are you so shocked? What, have you never thought about this? You were the sole embodiment of my futility. How fragile my standing is in that court. Without you there, I'm just in the way at this point. No, don't apologize. When you left, I didn't speak well of you. Yeah, I felt some relief, honestly. I wasn't reminded of my inadequacy. It was refreshing. And all the suitors started. Ugh, I don't know, dozens. Why are you so upset? You never wanted to marry me in the first place. Anyway, I refused them for a while, and they started forcing me to go. I'd ruin it every time until my father got involved. Yep, now I'm engaged. I know, it's disgusting. I can't even think about it. Hideous. It's putting it lightly, but no, I can do ugly. It's his history. Well, his last 3 wives were pregnant the entire marriage. All died in childbirth. Ugh, gruesome. Hey, you're gonna break that cup. Relax. You're being so weird. Look, I left just like you, to escape everything I've been complaining about. Stay? Here? That's a sweet thought, but how long do you think Her Royal Highness will last in this hole? No, I've got to go back. No, I'm not dragging you back into that mess. Besides, who knows, maybe he'll just kill me and get rid of the problem altogether. Oh, yes, he would. Are you kidding? Well, actually, you haven't been back for a while. He's not the same since you left. Of course he acted like that when you left. You're the favorite. You can do whatever you want. Yes, you are. You're the golden child. Stop. No, you dragged your family out of generations of exile on the battlefield. My father was born in exile, just like you. You're him in another life. Well, you reclaimed the lost title, just like he had done for his family. But you actually succeeded in restoring balance to one of the most chaotic borders on the continent. Please, you couldn't step foot in Domstall until you took out the Stasis. Something he'd given up on? You're perfect. I just happened to be born at the right time to marry the Golden Prince. No, stop. That's exactly what I am. Oh, no, you can't go back. Because you... I know, but you left for a reason. You would do that? Why? Bored? No, you're not. Actually, wait, we are literally sitting in a hole in the forest, so... I really can't thank you enough, but you know what this means, right? Going back? Yes, you and I will be wed. Well, we might have time to change. Training? Are you joking? We'd have hours, not days. Because my father swore the moment you were back he'd behead my husband and... Yes, it's most likely going to be immediate and permanent. You really prepared for that? All right, well, no time like the present. What are we writing? Walking. Wonderful. You can carry me. Look at my shoes. Look. Do you see them? Yeah, where are they? Oh, yeah, I don't have any. You're carrying me. What, like I'm heavy? I'm literally a princess. Of course I'm acting like this. This is what you're signing up for. Hello, husband. Oh, they insisted on it. It's our wedding night. What do you think happens? Of course I'm wearing this. Wait, where are you going? You're gonna sleep in the sitting room? That's not possible. Well, for one, do you think my apartments are just empty? Guards are everywhere. So, if they see my husband sleeping outside my bedchamber on our wedding night, what do you think? They'll bring you a blanket? Look, I'm not excited about this either, but if we don't... Are you a man? What am I, hideous? Well, then what, husband? Why can't we consummate? I'm trapped. How? We were always betrothed. How is this different? Are you saying you would have been like this too if you hadn't left? Oh, but I thought... Oh. So you've always... I see. Well, what if I felt that way too? Wait, how is that not possible? What if I... But... No, but... Wait, Just stop! I've always been in love with you. Yes. Why do you think? Golden child stealing all the attention? Handsome, perfect favorite. You think I was gonna admit I had feelings for that? Yes, this whole time. Like you didn't know. No, I'm not lying. What are you so afraid of doing here? Hurt me? What, do you have a sword hidden in that dressing gown? Why is that funny? Don't call me a child. No, I'm not. I'm 6 years past my outing. I'm an old maid as far as the kingdom's concerned. You think I'm some ignorant noble, don't you? You thought you'd come in here and what? Make some chivalrous declaration and what, spare me? What do you think? I don't know what happens between man and wife. Oh, that face. Don't deny it. You don't, do you? I'll have you know, I've been instructed on how to please my husband. Of course I was. Do you think the council would send me in blind? Wives die like flies around here. They need all the insurance they can get that my husband will fulfill the marriage contract. Really? You think a few maids taught me? You know nothing about women. Well, how about the most distinguished courtesans in the kingdom sound? Experienced enough for you? Please, I know things that would bring a grown man to his knees. I wasn't just watching. No, I've experienced euphoria at their hands. That shut you up, didn't it? I've seen the limits of pleasure tested in ways you can't imagine. Oh, you want to know? Oh, I'm sure you do. Well, then lay down. Let me show His Royal Highness how long I've been waiting for this.